but it starts off with a packaged store-bought sugar cookie mix. You don't want to use the refrigerated mix because that does not taste the same and it doesn't bake up the same. Now, to embellish this and make it taste homemade, I've just put 4 ounces of cream cheese, and this is at room temperature, into my bowl. And then this is a 17-ounce package of sugar cookie mix. That's going to go in there. And you can already see that's nice and moist and crumbly. You just have to add a couple things. 1 egg. And then for extra flavor, I'm going to add something special, strawberry extract. Just a teaspoon of this goes a long way with adding great flavor. I'm going to save this for a little bit later, too, because Mariah, Michaela's sister, is going to show you how to embellish the cutest garden cupcakes ever. Now to this, I also need 1/4 cup of flour. Just all-purpose flour goes in here. And then give it a stir. It's really important that that cream cheese be at room temperature so that it's easy to combine all of those dry ingredients together. Now, the reason why I added the extra flour is because the liquid with the extract and that egg is going to make the dough too soft, and you need to keep this nice and stiffened up so you can roll it out. Now it's time for the fun stuff. You got to get your hands in here. Okay. Onto your surface, you want to put a little bit of flour, not much, just so it doesn't stick to the surface, so that when you cut it out with your cookie cutters, you can lift it up easily. And it makes life a lot easier. A little bit of flour goes on the top of this, and then onto your rolling pin. The trick to rolling out your cookie dough is to make sure that this always stays nice and floured. Otherwise, it's going to lift up and you're not going to be a happy baker. You just want to roll your cookie dough out to about 1/4 inch thick. Okay, now for the cookie cutter, any shape you want. I'm doing butterflies because of the princess theme. So just punch these out. The butterflies just go in a row onto a cookie sheet. You don't even have to grease the cookie sheet. This is non-stick, but you could use parchment paper if you wanted to. Now for the fun part. We get to decorate these, and you are not going to believe how easy decorating these are. These are just candy-coated chocolate candies, and they are brilliant if you want to make pretty little butterflies. Just take them and decorate around the little wings, different colors. This is also a great project for the kids. It's fun, it keeps them busy in the kitchen, and it gets them into baking. A couple of these I just wanted to do in solid colors, but some multicolors because that's very fun and very festive. Now, I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees. I've also put the baking rack on the top shelf so the bottom doesn't get too dark brown. 10 to 12 minutes, and they are going to be beautiful butterfly cookies. Look what they look like when you're done. How brilliant is this? The kids can do it. It is foolproof. No one can mess this up, and everybody gets to take credit. That's what semi-homemade is all about. Onto a pretty little cake pedestal. Presentation is very important.